What's up, Champions fam? It's Z.E.K.E back in a brand new WWE Champions video. And Champions and Scopely have finally updated their official blog and website once more, and we have all new intel. So educate yourselves further after this video by checking out the link that I have provided within the description below. But March 2020's official MLC is properly titled NWO Ransacks Wrestlemania. Now, this is going to be interesting. We're getting a brand new free-to-play champion in Attitude Era striker Bret Hart NWO 2000 from the Kickoff Town Up contest, and we're going to get a chance throughout this MLC to get charged to unlock Attitude Era Showboat Big Show NWO at 4-star bronze. So, you already know how it goes, y'all. We actually are going to see the return of normal Blitz tickets and Blitz runs, so that's a blessing in itself. There's also going to be specialty blitzes. We're going to have faction feuds, showdown tournaments more than likely. You know, same shtick, different month. You already know what's up. We're going to have limited time tours. We're even going to have flash limited time tours, one per week, that are going to be around and available for only 24 hours. And once they're gone, they are gone. But they're going to offer a charge for very rare NWO member superstars. So that is something to consider. Charge for NWO Big Show, as well as Outsiders Hall and Nash. So just think about that. We're about to wrap up the Revenge of NWO LC, and right afterwards, we get the NWO Ransacks Wrestlemania MLC. Now, one thing that is key to understand about this is, yes, we are getting an MLC after, a little vacay with some filler LC content. There's nothing wrong with that, right? There's nothing wrong with that at all. But this is going to be a very short one. It's going to be running from March 16th until March 30th. So pretty much 2 weeks and some change. That's pretty much all you're getting. So I would tread lightly when it comes to your decisions throughout this MLC. So many of us fall into the same usual format and routine, both in-game and outside of game, that it makes it easy for us to fall victim to certain mistakes that we can't take back. But if you're smart, if you wisen up, you strategize, and you plan properly, then you are going to walk away unfazed and reap all the rewards here. But the reality of it is this. We got the first mega superstar already in Hall of Fame powerhouse Scott Hall, who is a beast mode champion. There's no way around that. But I also mentioned in a previous video, there are going to be different ways that you can counter him, with MP steals, plus class disadvantages and advantages, I should say, depending on who you are, right? So he has his place just like any other champion, but just like any champion, he can be defeated. So that's something I want to emphasize for all of you out there who are worried about going up against big bad Scott Hall, because hey yo, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. But I digress again. I'm trying to get right to the point with this video. I don't want to hold you for long. I don't want to waste my breath, nor do I want to waste your time. Now, we got the limited time flash tours. We have regular LT tours that are going to probably require a bunch of NWO members, different variations of Bret Hart. As you can tell, we're going to have an open tour, a VIP tour. There's going to be certain requirements that might make people upset, like upgrading their giant, their powerhouse giant, or upset that they can't do the Kevin Nash Big Kev Outsider tour. But that's all right. That happens in every MLC. There's not going to be a MLC where, unless of course you have that big of a roster, that you're going to be able to do every tour. There isn't. And even if you did have all the superstars, you might not have the resources to take those superstars up so you can properly clear everything from normal through hell mode. It happens. It happens. So don't get beat up and work yourself up over that. It's okay. Do what you can. Clear out the different milestones for the solo and the faction contest as usual. We're going to have our blitzes again. We're going to see the return of our regular blitz ticket runs, but we're also going to have specialty blitzes that are going to offer special rewards, such as an equal odds NWO bag that's going to give many players an opportunity to pull champions from the NWO faction that are usually hard to come by. So that's something else to consider depending on where your roster's at. You might get some solid rewards in that specialty blitz. If your overall is over 31K, you're going to get not only your regular safe rewards, but you're also going to get guaranteed 100 shards of NWO Big Show. So that's going to help you out a lot more with getting the MLC prize champion. So think about that. And with Bret Hart, NWO 2000, the new free-to-play champion, that means he's getting specialty tokens, making it a whole lot easier for you to level him up move-wise, especially if you luck out with getting mad shards for him from the free-to-play briefcase loot pulls, or you might get lucky and pull him at a high star rarity from there as well, or you get a high star rarity of him from the chest from the different milestone rewards. That's something cool. But one thing I do like and approve is that with Bret, we're going to not only get a 1-star bronze poster of him from the kickoff talent up, but we're also going to get an opportunity to at least get a 3-star bronze poster of him, and that's going to help out a lot of people with saving their tokens so they can use them to move them up quicker and sooner. Because again, March 16th to March 30th, that is the timeline for this MLC. So it's going to be short, sweet, and brief for certain. And again, solo contest. Got those chests. You're going to have different rewards. We even got a brand new skill plate cheap shot. Whenever you land a gem critical hit, reduce all of your opponent's gem damage by 50% for one turn. That is very crucial, especially if you're going up against a champion who can boost their gem damage, like a Ken Shamrock, a Mr. T, a Roddy Piper, even a People's Champ Rock. That could help you out a little bit. That can definitely help you out. Or if you're able to land it before somebody with a skip turn like Z Austin takes over and does their thing, there's something to consider with that. Even an anti-bleed legendary NWO strap right there, bleed immunity. That's a solid counter since NWO members, a majority of them are strikers, and we do have the Fiend, Architect 7, Kyrie stack on him. Whoo! Yeah, that's going to save you. It's going to save you a lot of time and effort. But yeah, we're going to have a lot of crazy resources here. We're going to have a couple of tours. Like I said, the requirements for the first week, Open VIP, NWO 2000 Bret, Hitman Bret, that's the Trickster, Excellence of Execution Bret, that's the Technician, Big Show the Giant, and Big Kevin Nash. So we got that. Now, this is something that might make a lot of y'all upset because we do have the huge difference in this MLC compared to the others that are usually ran is that we got the return of the 2 variants of ingots, like the Legend MLC of December with Wendy Richter, y'all. We got this again. We got the WrestleMania ingots, and then we got the WrestleMania Gold ingots. So more than likely, certain prize wall rewards are going to be behind those gold ingots. And as you can see, we got the beginner's blitz, regular blitz tickets, advanced blitz, regular blitz tickets, and then we got the veteran blitz, the one veteran blitz ticket. So that's what you need to realize. You're going to get mad points for not only winning the blitzes, but you're going to get additional points for using NWO 2000. Now, granted, one thing that needs to be considered is that Bret NWO 2000 is a striker free-to-play unit. So he is a glass cannon. He's going to be delivering some crazy damage, especially considering the MLC boost that he's going to have for being the free-to-play champion. Combined with perks, he's going to be running roughshod through a lot of content for you, especially being a striker, just like how our boy Six and NXT Aleister Black did when they were released. So, yeah, Bret's definitely going to be somebody that might help you out, and if he has a really solid trainer coaching ability, he's definitely going to be worth taking up while you can use his specialty tokens to boost him. We're even getting some points for using our diamonds for these contests So this is definitely something to look out for, and I think this does pertain to this veteran blitz. And there we go with the NWO bag with equal odds and a chance at rare NWO superstars, including Big Kev, Kevin Nash, and Mr. Perfect. So that's something dope. And we got the return of the prize wall. Now we have the champion prizing and the elite prizing. Now, more than likely here, the elite prizing is what's going to cost you the gold ingots, and that's featuring, wow, looky here, gear for both the Outsiders and the Fiends. Let me in gear. Now, this is pretty broken, so yeah, more than likely those gears are definitely going to be on the gold ingot side of spending. So I wish y'all all the best, but you're not going to go wrong with these, especially if you get enough shards to unlock Hall and Nash through this MLC. Since if you missed out on the Revenge of NWO LC, if you're able to, bounce back and get them within this MLC and then get their gear from here instead of, missing out on it, I definitely would take that. But again, I have to emphasize this over and over. We're going to have a special loot here. And yes, we're going to see a 4-star gold Brett 2000. And we're even going to see Randy Savage Trickster return. So there's a solid chance that you're going to be able to pull these NWO members here. Because it even says here, Randy Savage NWO, Kevin Nash, Big Kev, and many other rare NWO and Attitude superstars. This is definitely going to be a cash grabby MLC, especially with the time being considered. Now, I'm not going to hold y'all for any longer, but the reality of it is this. If you got enhancements on deck, fuses stocked and ready, you got coins ready to go. And again, I have to emphasize this to people. You can wait for the Coin and Evolve contest, and you can enhance a superstar, especially if they're 4-star. You can literally hold off on taking them up from the kickoff talent up. That's your choice, though. That is your choice, depending on how you want to play this, all right? You can take up a 4-star silver to a 4-star gold. That's going to help you clear a lot of milestones in a Coin and Evolve contest. It definitely is. Meaning you don't have to spend, 15 million coins, 10 million coins, whatever they make it. You can literally just do one enhancement per contest, clear the milestones, get the ingots that you need, and you are good to go. Get in and get out. And then you're not taking that much of a blow. Now, TP contests are usually a week-long contest, so that's truly up to you how you go about it. You could spend the TP that you get per day during those daily limited time tours for your classes, or you can go all in with the TP that you've been stockpiling for a while now and been hoarding up. Hence why they gave us the 1K TP bag from the Revenge of NWO prize wall. That's neither here or there. But there are ways that you can play this smart instead of starting back at 0. I told y'all the worst thing you want to do in this game is start back at 0, because you're going to end up getting frustrated with your progression, because it feels like you're taking one step forward and then you take 10 steps back. You can play this smart. If you got a bunch of 3 stars ready to go, that's going to help you hit milestones. If you got a bunch of 4 stars ready to go up to 4-star silver to 4-star gold, you can play it smart. Do the enhancement. See how many milestones get hit. That's your choice. If you got fuses are going to help you. The kickoff talent up contest, you can spend mad duplicate TP to hit milestones before you even start touching your actual enhancements and your fuses. I'm trying to help y'all out here so you can get what you need. And ultimately, Striker Brett might be the only focal point you need for this next 2 weeks. Okay? Don't worry about anybody else. If your Giant is at 2-star bronze unleveled, don't pump everything into Giant. If you don't have Big Kev for the tour, if you don't got Big Kev, don't worry about it. Maybe you'll pull him from the free-to-play pools. And even then, ask yourself, do I have the resources to spare to take him up? I want y'all to play smart on this. 2 weeks is too little time for you to go full-fledged on a MLC. April 2020 is right around the corner. Easter is right around the corner. I highly suggest Just me. If you don't got the resources, and if you don't got the disposable income to boost those resources up for this next 2 weeks, just go ahead, hit the kickoff talent up, get those resources, get Brett for free, miss out on Big Show, and call it a day. Just call it a day. It isn't the end of the world. Do the tours that you can do, that you can afford to do. If you got in-game cash still because you sat out on the loopholes, then by all means, just the loopholes for the Revenge of NWO. If you missed out on Hall and Nash's gear and getting them at 4-star, then use that in-game cash to beat the difficult nodes on the MLC limited time tours, on the different difficulties. Get the resources that you need so you can get what you need off that prize wall. If you ain't got the gold ingots to get those special gears, focus on your coins. Focus on getting more regular Blitz tickets now that they've returned. Focus on getting your health packs. Focus on getting your tokens. Play smart. Be a champion by playing like a champion. Because smart people make dumb decisions. Nobody's perfect. But I try to help you out. So if you know in your mind, you don't got to bitch about it, you ain't got to complain and whine. If you know this is going to be a cash grab, because it's looking like a cash grab, because guess what? It's a cash grab. Haha. Then sit it out. Sit it out. Don't spend any money on it. Do what you can. Reap the rewards of what your roster can possibly do for you. Play it smart. Play it strategical. And invest in what you can before the prize wall concludes. That's all you got to do. And just wait until April. If you got a couple of champions that are ready to go to 4-star gold, but you don't feel like cashing in on this because you see what the rewards and the resources are going to be, sit it out. Wait until April. Get more bang for your buck for your resources and your enhancements and what you put in. That's all you got to do. It's 2 weeks. You can wait 2 weeks if you're not satisfied with what you see when it comes to this MLC. But Bret Hart is for free. So that is something to consider. You're going to have duplicate TP that you can get of him. You're going to have resources to pump into him. So that's one character that you can invest in, and you can walk away with possibly a 4-star champion, a 4-star striker that's pretty good with a top-tier training and coaching ability. Big Show will be back around sometime later. The gear for the Outsiders will return again sometime at a later date, possibly. It's not the end of the world. But I want y'all to win. I want y'all to be smart. And I don't want y'all to feel peer pressured into doing things that you really don't feel like doing just so you can keep up with the Joneses. Play this game to the beat of your own drum. And just do what you can to help your faction as well as yourself. So with that being said, y'all, NWO Ransacks. I know it sounds so weird whenever I say it. NWO Ransacks WrestleMania, March 2020 MLC. What are your thoughts? Are you excited to get Bret Hart, NWO 2000? Seeing him as a striker definitely is kind of cool because me personally, I know it's kind of weird, but I feel like certain characters, like if, a technician champion is known for being technical, that also means that I feel that they would be possibly a top-tier striker. So I like seeing that balance when you come across it. Like, for instance, Aleister Black is one of the best strikers in the game. He also is one of the best technical wrestlers in real life as well. So seeing his variations both be striker and technician were dead on. So with Bret Hart, looking at the matches that he did with Kevin Nash back in the day as Diesel, the way he was meticulous with how he brought him down, going up against Yokozuna, he played smart with those characters. So I can easily see, the excellence of execution technician turning into a striker who is, the hitman, wink, wink, ha, when it comes to the blows that he delivers to his opponents. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing how Bret plays. And I actually do like seeing characters like this, that aren't wearing the tights, wearing the casual gear. I still feel that there's certain gears that are missing that we need, like Great One Rock, having the Hollywood Rock shades, leather vest, big Brahma Bull belt buckle, leather pants on, beating people's candy asses in the ring. I love to see that. I know many people would go ham to see that, or you can make it DX Vault gear like you did with the DX members. Just a thought. But with that being said, y'all, I know I'm going to go after Bret. I love Bret Hart. One of the greatest to ever do it. Giant, if I miss him, I miss him. I wanted Andrade too, but you can't always get what you want. But you can play smart and get what you need. So, with that being said, y'all, I'm out. 2-week MLC, March 16th to March 30th. I have to continue to reinforce this. We'll give more information as we move along. Make sure to check out the blog at a later date. Check out the calendar to see what future contest content will come with this MLC for week 2. But play this smart. What are y'all going to do? Are you going to go all in? If you do, shout out to you. Thank you to all the whales, because if it were not for you, we wouldn't have a game to play. We wouldn't have a game to complain and critique. And shout out to all the free-to-play players who, keep their heads held up high, are proud of their progression and what work they put in. Even if the odds are all against them, they still rise up to the challenge and take down any hurdle. So mad love to all of you. Enjoy your weekend. Good feuding. Let me know your thoughts about Hall of Fame powerhouse Scott Hall, and I'll leave out like I did the last time. Bad times don't last, but bad guys do. Until next time, enjoy the upcoming 2-week MLC. Peace!